Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So today the Olympic opening ceremony will take place. It's taken 7 years to get to the point today where the Olympics will officially start, and they'll last for about 2 weeks in London. Now, with all of this talk about events and races and training and etc., I want you to think about what does that mean for you in the month of Ramadan. How do we actually view Ramadan? Subhanallah, there are plenty of hadiths that tell us that we should spend 6 months preparing for the month of Ramadan. How many of us do that? What training have we actually had? What have we done to prepare for the event that we are now in, for the Olympic event that we are now in, which is the month of Ramadan? And every day, every small event that we should be taking part in, we should be actually getting better and improving. But do we do that? How many of us can genuinely say that Ramadan this year is better than the one last year? I'm not sure, and it's a question that I genuinely ask myself as well as asking you. But we should take a moment to reflect on some of these and think, subhanallah, there's all of these athletes all over the world that will have trained for years and years and years to get them to the moment where they are right now, just about to go into the Olympic events that they've trained for. Our life is training to get us to the point where when we are examined, inshallah, our good deeds will weigh significantly more than our bad deeds, and we will be able to win the event, win the race that we're hoping for, which genuinely is the race for Jannah. Have you ever thought, about the power of the hadith that says that if you take one step towards Allah, He takes a few steps towards you. If you then start walking towards Allah, He will come running towards you. And for me, that is really, really powerful, because to be honest, we're all in different places within our journey to Jannah. We're all in different places, and wherever you are, as long as you are on the path, that is the most important thing. And I just want you to think about for a moment, how much more can you do? How much more training can you put in? How much more athletic can you be in terms of thinking, these are all of the different activities that I'm going to put into my day, inshallah, and actually really maximize my training, make this Ramadan the best Ramadan that it can ever be. So how can you do that? Quick tips. Well, it's the weekend now, so how about going for Talaweh? Even if you wouldn't normally, what plans can you put in place? How can you actually do that? I know many of us are working, many of us are looking after kids, we've got loads of other things to be doing, but really put that extra push in right now. Imagine that hurdle is there, you can see that hurdle and you need to jump over it. What do you need to do to get over it? So think of this weekend, these 2 or 3 days, as some training that you can really do to maximize your activity, so that whatever you do this weekend, inshallah, you can build up on next weekend. And then maybe prepare yourself for the last 10 days, because it's much easier to prepare yourself slowly rather than just to jump in right at the end and then not be successful or not be able to do all of the things that you want to. So consider, what are the things that you're going to do to really, really maximize the training right now that you're in Ramadan, to be able to say, yes, okay, every day will be getting better, every day I will improve, every day I will do something more. And if you are going to watch the Olympic ceremony, or you are going to watch some of the Olympic events, then just try and minimise the time that you're spending in front of the TV, because Ramadan only comes once and we don't even know if we're going to make it to the end. And I would just urge you to think, every minute that you're spending, are you spending it wisely? Are you actually doing something that can be counted as worship, so that inshallah you will get the ajr from it as well? Because we all want Jannah, and I certainly do, and I know that you do as well, deep down in your heart of hearts. So I'm going to encourage you to just reflect for a moment on some of the things that I've been saying in this video, and share it with your friends as well, so that they too can take a moment of reflection and inshallah succeed in the race that we're all in, which is the race for Jannah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.